Hey guys, it's Japs, and today we're reviewing the LCT 441 Flex. Yeah, so you're currently hearing my voice through the Lewitt LCT 441 Flex. That name is a mouthful, is not very cheap, but it's fairly priced, in my opinion, for the features that it gives you. One of those features is having different polar patterns. It's really cool that this mic is just powered by the Phantom and it lights up. Yeah, and I'm speaking at the back. I don't know if you heard the effect. So this is me speaking at the front now. This is me speaking at the back. Okay, so you can see there the polar pattern option with the lights. That's really a cool visual aid so that you know every time you're recording which polar pattern you're using, instead of like having to check it every time. It's there in front of your face. I recently used this in a live performance where that polarity pattern switching was really helpful. I mic'd up a choir. The mic is in an awkward position even for bidirectional, so I just put an Omni on the side like that, not even like in the front. They were singing in this direction, the mic is there, and it sounded great. It sounds very open live, and I was able to give it a good amount of gain for them to be heard, and they are even louder than handheld mics, which is very nice. It has very good feedback rejection. What it opened my eyes to is I could mic up a whole choir, 2 in front for the ladies, sopranos, altos, 2 at the back for the tenor and basses, and just pan it, and I would have a very big choir sound. It will be very useful for churches handling choirs and not having enough inputs for mics. Just get 2 to 4 of these. It's very easy to mix. I didn't even need to EQ it too much. It just sounds awesome. Let's see how it sounds with windscreen versus the pop filter. So that's how it sounds with the windscreen on. It is more flexible if you're doing like live stuff. Does it sound different? Check 1 2, check 1 2. Pop filter's back. Yep, 1 2 1 2, check 1 2. Thing I like about this pop filter is it's right there and it's magnetized, so it's easy to put on and off. I don't need a very long gooseneck to put in front of it. Less things to move around. Now, the downside of that is, when you're recording singers, even me myself, they tend to dig in to the mic like that. The pop filter is kind of their gauge on how close they should be to the mic or how far. They tend to lean in towards the mic like that. That's not really sometimes the ideal sound for the mic. Cool thing about Lewitt is they try to educate you. So they give you this card to gauge a good distance from you to the mic. I believe I am right now. I have some issues with the shock mount. It's not very flexible. As you can see, I put the mic sideways because there's no way to be able to put it standing up, which is not really a problem, but the orientations I can do with this mic is limited by its shock mount, because I'm not able to twist the position of the mic like every other shock mounts out there. It can only be positioned this way, which is a bummer. The problem when it's sideways like that, it's easy to knock off this pop filter, and sometimes it gets knocked loose like that. The magnet isn't that strong. I want to talk about this locking mechanism right here. It's not for newbies. It's grip tight. It's not screwed in. The person sometimes don't understand if it's already tight enough, and it happened to me during the performance that when I was setting up the mic fell off because the person who put it there don't know if it's already tight enough, because it goes in right away instead of you having to screw it in. It goes in and then you have to tighten it. That's the issue with this shock mount overall. Let's cycle through it and see how it sounds. The only thing about this mic is it takes a few seconds for the mic to change its polarity. It might be in effect now. Super cardioid but facing backwards. So I can turn it. Oh, I can't do it. Now let's change it. Bidirectional. This is how it sounds when the mic is picking up from both sides. Now, you can see that because if I face it towards me, it can pick up sound and it can pick up from here. Supercardioid, but facing towards away from me. The next one, which is the cardioid, the front, which is the original polar pattern that I've been using. Now, put it, I think, to wider than cardioid, and this is how it sounds. I bet the tone color is not changing at all. There's the omnidirectional. Let's test that out. So this is me turning the mic sideways. Can it pick up the other way? Can it pick up that sound? Front. Let's see if we speak at the top. Now, the only thing that is weird to me about this mic is the switch is in reverse. I don't know why that is, but if I press left, the polar pattern goes to the right, and if I press right, it goes to the left. Positioning of the buttons really throws me off. I don't know why is it like that. It drives me crazy.
Now let's listen to some sound examples. Okay, so upon further review and usage of the LCT 441 Flex, here are some other advantages that I discovered. One is background noise rejection is really strong. Right now, I can hear my fridge going in the background, but it probably doesn't pick it up, or at least not as much, or it's easy to drown it with the sound of my voice or whatever I'm recording. Two, the S's are not as apparent when I say like, hi, I'm Japs. You're here right now in the review, the LCT 441 Flex. Even if I increase the volume or compress it a little bit, the S's sound natural, which I think is really useful when you're recording vocals. Now, I don't know if those tamed S's are a byproduct of the recommended distance by Lewitt. Let's see. If I move in closer to the mic, if the S's are more pronounced, I'm just gonna say stuff with S's on it. Super. Let's see as close as that. If I get really close to the mic, are the S's more pronounced? S's, S's, S's. Is it more pronounced? I also discovered that there is some sort of bass boost in this mic. My voice sounds a bit bigger or deeper when I'm using this mic. And also the guitars sounded like there's more bass than it really has, so it can be used to your advantage. Maybe you can use this mic to record a kick drum or some kind of bassy source. Recording piano, we are gonna try and use it to record a bass guitar from the amp. Let's see how it sounds. The cons, some of the upper mid frequencies are not as pronounced. Maybe that cut on the upper mids contributes to tamed SS. That's why the SS sounded more natural. I mean, a great thing about this mic is if it's for speech, I can record the vocals with lesser problems than other mics. I don't have to EQ it as much. It has that rich, deep voice that you're looking for. It gives you more of that smooth sound, like smooth voice. For singing, I think this mic could be great for more aggressive songs. It might be a good fit for that type of music. We're gonna test it out, see if it works with rock music.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, sometimes I wanna give up, I wanna give in, I wanna quit the fight. And then I see you, baby, and everything's alright. And everything's alright. When I see you smile, I can face the world, 'cause we lost it all. Nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, can't be perfect. Nothing's gonna change the things that you said. Please don't turn your back. I can't believe it's hard just to talk to you. You don't understand. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there, yeah, yeah.
But maybe for those other softer genres, I might have to work harder to open up the sound of this mic. I might have to EQ it a little bit more. So maybe for that type of music, this mic is not the right fit. But I like how it enhances the bass, the low mids of the voice or the sound source.
Oh, I'm sorry, girl, for causing you much pain. I didn't mean to make you cry, make your efforts all in vain. I can still remember yesterday, we were so in love in a special way. And knowing that you love me made me feel oh so right. How can you just walk away from me, when all I can do is watch you leave? As we share the laughter and the pain, we've even shared the tears. How can you just walk away from me, well all I can do is watch you leave? 'Cause we share the laughter and the pain, we've even shared the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at all.
It sounds like a dynamic mic. It sounds very nice. I love the fact that they didn't only sell you a mic, but they're also trying to educate you where to position the mic. Because if you speak too closely, it sounds like an ASMR. I do like the look of this mic too. Maybe if you're doing handheld like that, I don't know if it's gonna work. And it might be good to use to mic up a guitar cabinet. I think this mic would work with that. So some other stuff about this mic that is super cool is the status indicator, meaning the lights on the mic will turn red if clipping occurs. So that's very helpful if you're recording alone in your studio. The Lewitt symbol, if it's not illuminated, it's locked. If the Lewitt symbol is red, it clip. Those kind of things. You know, it's the first mic that I saw has some lights on it. Even the more expensive ones. I haven't seen them have this feature unless they're USB powered. Haven't seen it on a phantom powered mic. The fact that it even like gives you real-time feedback on clipping and if it's locked, polar patterns. That's really a nice feature. But what do you think of the Lewitt LCT 441 Flex? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm Japs, and I hope to see you in another video. Peace. Oh, I just noticed this hole right now. This is what's on the quick start guide. This is where you put the mic like that so that you can imitate this picture. I don't know why you would do that, but that's there anyway. See, that's the hole for the cable. Sure? Okay, yeah. That's how it looks like.